Hello everyone. I just walked out of an amazing event where I was recognized and honored as one of Atlanta's 100 Women of Influence. That was such an amazing reward. There's been so many years that I've been in awe and celebrated the many women each year that are recognized with that honor. So for me to be recognized this year as one of the 100 Women of Influence is such a reward. And I talk about reward all the time when I talk about and speak on the first principle of exponential living, which is live in your power. And the R is the reward. And the reward only comes from consistency. But here's the thing about the reward, guys. What makes it so sweet is being able to fight through the triggers that keep us from being consistent. See, for 12 years, I worked on my book, Exponential Living. Stop spending 100% of your time on 10% of who you are. 7 years working on the book proposal. 2 years of writing the book, marketing the book. There's been so many years of practicing and training and learning how to speak in public. There's been so many days and months of crying in my prayer closet, doubting myself, limiting beliefs, just not believing in myself. Believing that God could, but would He do it for me? There's been so many years when I bumped my head, when people I thought would be there weren't, when the yeses were no's, when the doors were closed, the opportunities didn't manifest, the fruit never came. After I dug and I dug and I dug for the harvest, and I planted the seeds and I nurtured relationships and I nurtured ideas, and it never manifested. And all of these triggers continue to make me want to quit. But I stayed consistent. So the value of today, the reward, is not just celebrating the fact that I was on stage and honored and recognized. The reward is every decision I made to not give up, to not fall victim to the limiting belief, to not believe the lie in my own head that told me I wasn't good enough and I didn't have enough value. The real reward was in that prayer closet, in the private meditation. It was the decision I made in the most critical moments of defeat to keep going. Guys, the real reward is every time you don't fall back victim to the self-limiting belief, the lack of self-confidence, and that naysayer in your head that tells you you're not good enough. So I want to acknowledge being recognized as 100 Women of Influence. Thank you so much. But more importantly, the reward is staying consistent in the hardest of times. I am Sheri Riley.